Hey everybody, this is JT from Hidden Gems Research LLC, coming back to you guys with another video today, just to kind of go into a little more depth with that day trading strategy that I'm using right now to generate additional income with the market and how volatile and toppy it is. I know with a lot of our growth plays, just with the general market state, they are down, and I do believe that they are going to come back up. But in the meantime, I'm doing something called scalping on the S&P 500 E-mini futures to essentially generate myself extra income through playing the 8 a.m. to 8:15 a.m. EST breakout strategy. And I know this just probably sounds like a lot of noise. I promise it's not anything too crazy, and I will get a video up eventually, or excuse me, a guide up eventually of every step by step needed to do this. But I thought I'd break down my trade Friday just because I was able to make about $3,000 doing that, and just kind of show you how the setup works. So we're gonna do a replay, and I'm gonna just break down what I was seeing and what I do just on the chart. So here we go. Alrighty, so we're going to be going in 15-minute increments here. We're going to wait for the 8 a.m. EST 15-minute candle, which is this one right here. What I do is I go over to the left side of TradingView. There should be a brush icon. Right now it shows as a rectangle. I take the rectangle and I put it on the 8 a.m. candle, and that's going to be the top of the wick and the bottom of the wick. So that little skinny line um, above the rectangle. So that to that. This is the body of the candle. This is the wick of the candle. I'm going to mark out that zone. I'm also going to uh, double click the rectangle and make sure I have the middle line marked out, just 'cause it's very helpful for key levels, and you're going to see that with this trade. So now that we have this marked out, we're looking for a retest of this 8 a.m. to 8:15 a.m. EST zone. So we are not going to take a trade using this strategy until we get a retest of either the top band, middle band, lower band, and then see which way price manipulates to. So let's wait. And then actually, before I continue the video, I do want to say Friday was CPI day. So CPI is in regards to inflation. If inflation comes in cooler than expected, which means it's not as bad, usually price will shoot up. If it becomes in worse than expected, usually price will shoot down. So it's extra volatility, which also means extra opportunity for us because we are playing both sides. So let's go in to the retest here. So right here, this is when we got information on CPI. It actually came in cooler than expected, so this manipulation here to the downside was most likely to get a lot of people out of their stop losses. And I do want to go to a smaller time frame, probably the 5 minute, 1 minute. The 15 minute is just what we look at until we get retests of our key areas. And I also want to see if I can bring it back. Let's not bring it back. All right, 1 second. All right, so what we're seeing here essentially is the current chart is respecting the retest and a bounce. You can see this wick here. I mean, price went all the way down below our 8 a.m. level, but then came back up, which is extremely bullish. We also had a slight uptrend followed by a reversal, but as you can see, uh, price never closed under our midpoint. It respected it on four different wicks here on the 5 minute chart. So typically at this point, I'd be like, okay, looks like price is respecting the midpoint. I'm expecting a reversal to the upside, and this is actually where I took my longs on Friday. So I was targeting a 3-to-1 risk to reward ratio. I was doing a stop loss below wicks here with a 3-to-1 risk to reward. And the $3,000 wasn't all from the initial trade. I did start scalping it on the way down, but my main strategy every day when I'm trading futures is going to be on this opening range strategy right at 9:30. So I want to show you on the 1 minute candle, which is where, or excuse me, 1 minute time frame where I'm usually taking these trades, how price is looking. And again, price respecting this midpoint after the breakdown, retest, and mid zone. So let's keep replaying here. And I believe right about here is when take profit was hit. So that was our trade for the day. Nothing cute, nothing too crazy or too complex. It's just the strategy of marking out the 8 to 8:15 a.m. EST zone, waiting for a retest of that zone, and then for price to pick a direction, taking our trade, getting out in the first 30 minutes or so, and just not touching it, shutting down the computer. Of course, on this day, I also was doing a little bit of scalping when we saw a bigger push to the upside, and then it came all the way back down to break even on the day. But yeah, nothing too crazy. It's just marking out this level, seeing where price wants to go, seeing where it's rejecting from, and then where it's manipulating to. So I will get a full guide out written on all this, and also I know this probably looks like a bunch of hieroglyphics or something for a lot of people. So I think I'll also work on just some beginner series going over, candlesticks, different time frames, fair value gaps, liquidity sweeps, just like random smart money concepts that are all involved in the strategy, just to give you guys who maybe are interested in this type of thing a little more information and context so you can start, trading the strategy too. I think eventually I will start live streaming my trades as well in the mornings, probably in the Discord, just so people can see what I'm doing live, what I'm thinking, my thought process, and I'll probably do some videos too of just live trades that I'm doing, or I guess they wouldn't be live, but just videos of me in the moment, what my thought process is, what I'm looking for, because I am, scrolling between the 15, 5, and 1 minute time frame quite a bit before taking a trade. And the other thing is, with this strategy, you don't have to take a trade every day. There's not going to be a great setup every day. Price is not always going to perfectly retest into our exact area where we want it to go. So just know that this strategy does have a high win rate when it's set up correctly, but like anything, it's not perfect. It's always something that's based on probability. If anyone knew where the price was going to go, they'd be the king of the world. So this is all just increasing, your odds and probability of a high probability setup. So yeah, that is what I did to make 3,000 on Friday, and yeah, I'll work on getting a guide up just so you have something to cross-reference with. Okay, and drone dominance video is coming, or not video, article is probably coming today or tomorrow. Thanks, guys.